You are not able to stick to your schedule because of these three main reasons. Either you are overcommitting and trying to fit too many tasks with a lack of prioritization, or you are a huge procrastinator and attract distractions very easily. The reason being you lack clarity of your purpose, or you have multiple responsibilities to handle and lack time management skills. And if I am not wrong, you have tried time blocking, you have tried sticking to your to-do list, and you have even tried making and sticking to your schedules for 2 days or so, but you are not able to stay consistent with it. So I'm going to share with you a 4-step framework that you can replicate today so that you can manage your time better, focus on the most important daily tasks that you want to get done, and also get that free time for yourself following a schedule. Starting with number 1, the art of prioritization. So life is no doubt a combination of different areas that balances our existence, and we do have endless task list going on in each of these areas. But what will make you stand out from the rest is your ability to prioritize and get clarity of those to-do lists. So often it happens that we make a long to-do list to complete and even time block those tasks. We spend the entire day following that schedule, but at the end of the day we don't feel, motivated, satisfied and happy from within, even though we have completed, checked off few of those tasks. If you can relate to this situation, then the reason is mainly because we are not focusing on the most important thing in our life that brings progress in some sense. We feel a sense of productivity when we are ticking off that to-do list, but when we look back, we are not making any progress, and that is making us unmotivated, and that is stopping us to follow a schedule for a long period of time. Effort is important, but knowing where to make an effort makes all the difference. So to understand where you need to focus on while crafting a schedule, you need to categorize your task on the basis of its importance and urgency. Eisenhower matrix is the best time direction method to solve this problem. So take a blank paper and draw a square and divide it into 4 quadrants. Label the quadrants as shown in the video as urgent, not urgent, important and not important. In the first quadrant, write down those tasks which are important as well as urgent. These are the tasks which are mostly related to your work, study or the main goal of your life. You need to act on these tasks to meet any deadlines or to crack that particular exam or your dream job or something that is contributing towards your journey for financial freedom or any important goal of your life that demands consistency and hard work. This task needs your utmost attention and is time sensitive, so you need to act on them immediately. So in my case, these tasks can be, recording a YouTube video, writing a script, editing this video I'm shooting. So these are tasks that needs immediate actions and I have to get it done every single day on a consistent basis. The second quadrant represents those tasks which are important but not urgent. This can be related to your wellness, any skill development or relationship building. So things like working out daily, which is kind of important but not urgent. Like if you don't work out for a day, it's not going to harm your body then and then. So it's not something which is kind of urgent, but it is important in your life. Similarly, calling your friends and family, learning a new skill to start that side hustle, these things are important that can definitely contribute to your life, but these are not things that are urgent. So in that case, you basically need to schedule those tasks in your calendar. You need to allocate that 30 minutes of workout in your calendar to get it done. The third quadrant includes tasks which are not important but urgent. So for example, replying to mails, booking tickets, paying bills, grocery shopping things, cooking and cleaning, like that. All those mundane chores that you have to do on a daily basis which don't contribute a lot towards your big goal of your life, but you have to get it done. So these are those tasks which you can delegate and preserve your energy for the main important goal of your life. And lastly, the fourth quadrant is all about those tasks which are neither important not urgent. So it can be things like scrolling on your phone, it can be watching TV, something like that, which are kind of a time waster for you. So you are going to delete those tasks. So this way you can prioritize your long overwhelming to-do list and you can organize them so that when you put them on your schedule, you can actually feel motivated to stick to it. You can apply this particular method on a daily basis if you are really overwhelmed with your to-dos, or you can do it on a weekly basis as well. Step number 2 is the art of deep work. Once you have figured out your priority, it's time time to dive deep into the first quadrant that we just crafted and give respect to that most important and the most urgent task for the day. We can do this by allocating a deep work session to that particular task. So go to your calendar and time block a chunk from your day dedicated to deep work session where you are going to work on that main goal of your life that will bring you progress, fulfillment, and the ultimate happiness. Deep work is important because it allows us to be more productive and efficient. It is scientifically proven that when we focus all of our attention to a particular task, we are able to complete it in a more efficient way and the quality of the work also improve. To achieve the deep work mode, you can use the Pomodoro technique where basically you have to set a timer for 25 minutes where you will be like completely focused on that single task without any distractions. When the timer goes off, then take a break for like 5 minutes and then you can repeat this Pomodoro cycle for like 2 to 3 times in a day. So it's like 25 minutes of focused work, then 5 minutes of break, then 25 minutes of focused work, then 5 minutes of break, and so on. And trust me, from my experience, this method definitely works and you will end up having 3 to 4 hours of deep work session every single day. I will recommend these two apps for Android and Apple users to gamify your Pomodoro method. And make sure to stay away from distractions in this deep work session. I mean, that's the whole point of deep work. So turn off all the notifications, stay away from and also avoid junk informations like this. Step number 3 is the art of planning. So sweet and simple, start using a planner if you haven't yet. So you can use a physical planner like me, or you can go for a digital version if that is something that works for you. But planning your days, your weeks, your months, your year, even a life plan is very important if you want to stick to a schedule, because that is the GPS, If you want to reach a particular destination, then you need GPS. Similarly, if you want to achieve something in your life, you definitely need to plan it ahead. If you are just starting out, then just start with these 2 steps I'm mentioning. First, make a detailed life plan for yourself. Things like setting your goals, your vision board, and your ideal routine that you wanna stand by. And step 2, start weekly planning. So write down your weekly goals, things that you want to get done in that particular week. Include all your personal as well as your work to-dos, your household chores, grocery shopping date, appointments. Plan out your week in advance, and I will highly recommend it to do it in pen and paper, because digitally you can tweak those to-dos, but when you are like writing it down with pen and paper, you will feel before cutting that out. So that is something which is kind of a trick that will trick your mind to do that particular task in that particular week. Also, if you do weekly planning, it's going to save your time because you can then use this technique called task batching. So basically you can group together similar tasks and get it done in a particular day. So suppose on Sundays you are going for grocery shopping, then also you can go to the nearest ATM to get some cash. You can also get that medicine you want, so you can like batch things together. So for example, like right now I am ready, so I'm like shooting this long format video, and with that I'm also going to shoot some short form content. I'm also going to take some pictures. So these are all the things that I'm batching together and doing it. So this will be very helpful when you will put it on your schedule. Step number 4 is the art of flexibility. So all the steps that I have mentioned so far are the foundation that you have to follow for a schedule to work for you, but this last step of being flexible is going to help you stay consistent and in a positive space with your schedule. So life happens and you cannot like run away from those unexpected things in your life. You will be interrupted, you will fall sick, you have to take that call, you will take more time to do a certain work than the estimated time that you have set for yourself. So accept that you are not failing in your life if things don't go as per your ideal schedule. Take this schedule as your guiding light that will help you to reach to your goals faster. You have to be consistent and stay disciplined to follow that. But even if there are some days which are not going as per your plan, don't worry about those days. So definitely with your schedule, keep these 3 things in your mind. Allow buffer time in your life to act on those unexpected things or things that are taking longer than usual. Take occasional breaks when you're feeling burnt out and overwhelmed, and just go with the flow, and just try to be adaptable and considerate, because you will have to redo your schedules multiple times if that's not working out for you. So accept that and don't fear to try this hit and trial method unless you are comfortable with your schedule. So this is the summary of today's video, and here's the quick homework for you if you are in a process of scheduling your life. Here's the next video you can watch where I have shared how you can plan your week effectively step by step. Like and leave your valuable feedback in the comment section, and I will see you with a new video. Till then, bye bye.